journey is planned. We're up for the day together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over and under, nothing can stop our adventure. Here we go. Here we go. We're the Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Oh, oh, oh. Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Oh, oh, oh. We're brave and strong as we march on and on. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, marching in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, marching in line. We're the Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Oh, oh, oh. Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Oh, oh, oh. We're brave and strong as we march on and Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers. Backyard Adventurers.
Welcome back, kids!
Hello, Joy.
Hello, Derek!
Oh,
Look, Arlen seems to have a problem.
yeah. Come on, let's see why.
Hey, Arlen! You're so sad. You look so upset.
What is the problem? Maybe we can help you.
It's my assignment, and I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, really? Don't be sad. Tell us about it. We will help you.
And I'm sure they would love to help you too.
Right, kids?
Really? Thank you so much, guys. It's about where English came from.
Oh, you mean the history of English?
Yes, it is. Where the English came from and where the English started. And therefore we use it now. Do you know that?
Oh, no. How about you?
I'm not sure. But wait, I have a great idea. Why don't we ask the rest of the gang?
Yeah.
For sure they have the information.
That's the great idea.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go!
Oh, hi kids. Wonder what I'm gonna make a fun show about the history of English. This is gonna have fun. Are you excited? Come on.
It all started when the Romans invaded Great Britain under Julius Caesar. It lasted for 3 centuries, and the Latin language was commonly used in many cities.
Some tribes attacked the Romans and the war broke out. When the Romans left, 3 Germanic tribes arrived in England. The Angles, hello, the Saxons, hi, which we now call the Anglo-Saxons, and the Jews. Hello there! The Latin language was not much used because the Anglo-Saxon vocabulary is simpler, like everyday words such as house, woman, and loaf. In 597 AD, Christian missionaries arrived in England, bringing with them leaflets about jumble sales in Latin. Christianity was a hit with the locals and lured new words such as martyr, bishop, and font. And in 800 AD, along came the Vikings. Then the Vikings arrive, aggressive Norse raiders from Denmark. We are the Vikings. We are here to ransack your riches. Dare toward us and we'll thrust our swords on you and prepare to die. Ha 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 ha. Given the Vikings' aggressiveness, they coined words such as anger, ugly, knife, and tackle. English absorbed around 2,000 words from the Vikings. In 1066, the Normans invaded England under Duke William. I am William, the Conqueror. I have come to spread the French language. The French language became the language of aristocracy and was used in the parliament. Words such as judge, jury, evidence, and justice were coined. Look, we have a cow, a calf, a hog, and a sheep. Oh, you mean the beef, the mutton, the pork, and the veal? The Anglo-Saxon peasantry raised the food, so the Germanic Old English words for meats are the same as the names of the relevant animals, such as calf, cow, deer, hog, sow, and sheep. It was the Norman aristocrats, however, who consumed the meat so that the different words for the actual foods were introduced, such as beef, muttons, pork, veal, and venison. The common people still speak the Old English and was able to communicate by speaking slowly and loudly until others understood them. English absorbed about 10,000 words from the Normans. The works of famous Londoner William Shakespeare entered the scene at a formative stage of English development. About 2,000 words and phrases was invented by Shakespeare. He introduced the term eyeball, puppy dog, and anchovy, and others show offy words such as dauntless, which means fearless, besmirch, which means to soil, and lackluster, which means vitality. He also invented the term alligator for crocodile, which he first used in this famous tragedy, Romeo and Juliet. He is also famous for phrases such as your own flesh and blood, as well as breaking the ice. Bible's effect on the English language is still being felt 400 years after it was first published. No other book has had a greater impact on the way English is spoken and written than the King James Bible. Its phrases have infiltrated the everyday language of English speakers. Most probably don't even know that they are quoting the Bible. Its creation was conceived by King James I. The King James Bible is the one who taught us that the leopard cannot change its spots, and the wolf in the sheep's clothing is hard to find. Other famous phrases from the holy text include put words in their mouth, the blind leading the blind, turn the world upside down, God forbid, and filthy lucre. There are a few good reasons why expressions from the King James Bible would pervade English. Beginning with its publication in 1611, it was once daily reading for millions of people throughout the English-speaking world. It was extensively read aloud in churches. Over time, readers and listeners absorbed its language and repeated in communication and writings. More than 98% of all scientific articles published today are in English, but that hasn't always been the case. Science vastly flourished throughout England, but French has been used to describe scientific terms, hence leads to confusion. Many locals wasn't able to understand, so the scientists used Latin instead in teaching science. There is a force of attraction by which the pomum from arum tend to fall towards the center of the term. The scientists also began using the words acid, gravity, electricity, and pendulum. Also, the terms for human body parts were coined such as cardiac, tonsil, ovary, and sternum. With English making its name as the language of science, Bible, and Shakespeare, Britain decided to take it on tour. While on expeditions trying to conquer more land, they gained new words in return such as barbecue, cano, and cannibal from the Caribbean. Meanwhile, in Africa, to pick up words like video and zombie. From Australia, English took the words nugget, boomerang, and walkabout. Overall, the British Empire took over 10 million square miles, 400 million people, living new variations of English throughout the globe. My computer has crashed while uploading images to my blog. Have you tried downloading antivirus and activating its firewall? Yes, but don't you think we need to update it? Oh yes dear, bring it to my house and I'll try to reboot it. Internet English. In 1972, the first email was sent, thus began the age of the internet. Words such as download, toolbar, and firewall emerged. Conversations are getting shorter. People don't bother writing whole sentences when abbreviations would do, and give them more time to blog, poke, and reboot when their hard drive crashed. In my humble opinion became IMHO, by the way became BTW, and LOL stands for laugh out loud, FYI for your information. If you don't know what this means, then UGBKM. You gotta be kidding me. In the 1500 years since the Romans left England, English showed their unique ability to absorb, evolve, invade, and if we were honest, to steal. It grew to a fully flourished language on its own. Before leaving home and traveling the world, first through the high seas and then the internet, it established itself as a global institution. Right now, around 1.5 billion people speaks English. Of this, about a quarter are native speakers, and the other quarter speaks it as their second language. In conclusion, the language has so little of England these days because of different influences of other countries to it. But still, all of this contributed to the form that it was spoken today.